Hari Om and welcome. Thank you so much for being here. This is Yamuna Devi. Thank you. And I am so happy to have you here with me today. I have a very special topic that I would love to share with you. And my sincerest wish and prayer is for this message to help support you, your well-being, to help you understand this human life a little bit better, to help you understand your life so that you can understand and not be controlled by certain experiences, certain feelings, certain situations, because we are really none of these things. We only create them in our mind. So I would love to talk to you about anxiety. Anxiety is an experience of feeling that we don't have control over a situation. And there are many ways that we can experience this anxiety, and it can progress over a period amount of time, and it can turn into panic attacks, and then after panic attacks it takes control over our life. And this is all in our mind. This is when we don't have the mind properly managed, when we don't manage our thoughts properly. This is why we start feeling anxiety. Why? Because we don't know what will happen in the future. We don't have control over our future. We don't know, and we're always trying to control. And when we try to control situations, our home, scenarios, how things look, how things feel, family, children, we're always trying to control, and this creates anxiety, and this creates tension and stress within our body only, and also with our family, household, our society as well, our community, in our work atmosphere, because we create that control. We want to control. But what if I told you that we don't even control our mind? Control is having power over something, and control over the mind is not the best way to, or best desire to have. Managing the mind is better. Managing is helping it. It's not having power over the mind or trying to fix something a certain way. No, managing the mind is observing the thoughts, observing yourself. How can I improve my life? And why, if I feel anxious, why do I feel anxious? Where is this anxiety coming from? So many reasons come up. What we saw growing up in our household, different situations, right? We're trying to have control over our life. We're trying to fix our life. We're always trying to do something. But if I told you, allow yourself to relax into the universe, to just give yourself that space to relax and trust in that divine essence. Trust that there is a path for you, and not everything has to be controlled. We don't have to control anything. We don't control anything. In our minds we think we do, but that is where the tension begins to build up. We have no control over anything. We can only manage our mind, our actions, our thoughts, our words. That's what we can manage. But we cannot control. We can manage. Because control brings that stress into our life, and that does not serve us, right? That only hurts us. That creates aging, that creates dis-ease, and we go down this rabbit hole of pain and suffering. That's all we go through. So it is not worth it. You can get through it. Anxiety can be managed, but you have to learn how to manage the mind. you can become friends with anxiety. And when you become friends with it, you understand that it has no place in your life. When anxiety takes over our life, it brings in fear. It brings in doubt. We start having doubt and confusion, and it's like this cloud covering our thoughts. There's no clarity. And when there's no clarity, guess what happens? Control comes in. We want to control because we cannot see clearly. So we try to control everything as much as we can. So it becomes this vicious cycle of fear, doubt, confusion, and it goes down. It can take you into this deep abyss of fear, and then that not being able to control, because it happens. You can't control it. You can't control anything. You can't control anxiety. And when you can't control it, you feel anger, you feel frustration, you feel, why can't I get rid of this anxiety? It happens. And I want to tell you that everything that you're feeling is completely normal. And you need to come to terms with it, understand, have a deep conversation with that anxiety. And I want to let you know that you are not alone. You are not alone. Because the future is unknown to us, right? And it being unknown to us brings fear. It brings fear. But do not allow yourself to be controlled by that anxiety. No. Because your whole life, your whole thinking process will revolve around it. It will revolve around it, and it will not be helpful in any situation. It will not be helpful in your life. It will not serve you. What serves you? Your peace, your tranquility, your joy, your happiness, your compassion with yourself, right? When anxiety comes, there is no compassion. You don't even trust yourself. You don't even know. You, in the back of your mind, you may know, but you don't trust, and you don't have faith that it could be possible. There is that doubt, there is that confusion, there is that negation of what is real, the truth, which is that peace. You are peace, you are love, you are joy. So anxiety, according to Ayurveda, is a vitiation of vata dosha. You know, if you have felt it all your life, you could predominate vata dosha, or it could come from the parents genetically. If they were in that space of anxiety at the time of conception, you can have that feeling of anxiety, but you can manage it. It doesn't mean that you are that. You are not. You are not. The opposite to anxiety is creativity, is flow. It's just creative flow. So that vata dosha predominated by air element and ether or space. Ether element. Can we hold air? We cannot. Can we grasp space? We cannot. So it is that floating energy. It's just spacey. It's just air. So it's volatile. It's easy to shift, right? To move, to fluctuate. That anxiety, that is anxiety. We cannot manage it. But once we have that understanding, we can do things to help it. We can do things to decrease the anxiety and feel good. And we start understanding that we are that peace. Now, if you have felt anxiety the majority of your life, right? It happens. or if you have been feeling it more frequently than usual, right? I want you to understand that now this becomes like a pattern, right, in your body. It understands that it's moving with the anxiety. And when it's constantly moving with the anxiety, the moment that you enter into a space of relaxation, that can create more anxiety because your body does not understand what it feels to be relaxed. Or if it relaxes, it could relax for a small amount of time because immediately it goes back to those old patterns and behaviors and habits. So we have to slowly retrain the body, retrain the mind to understand that it is safe to be in a relaxed space, that it is completely normal to feel relaxed, that relaxation is good for your body, it's healthy for your body and healthy for your mind and emotions, that it is a beautiful space to be in, and that you can be productive in that space. You'll be more productive and efficient in that space. Because we confuse that. We need that anxiety, that drive to be productive, but you don't. Because you are simply distracting the mind from revisiting yourself, from listening to that voice within, from listening to your thoughts, your mind, you're observing. You distract with work, you distract with activities, things from outside. So we will never feel that peace because we're focusing outside. But when we are alone with ourselves, we become anxious. So if that happens, let us have the conversation with anxiety. Why are you in my life? Why do I have this feeling of anxiety? And keep asking why. Where is it coming from? Why am I feeling this way? How does that make me feel? How does that anxiety feel within my body? Is it comfortable? Is it uncomfortable? Do I like how it feels? Do I not like how it feels? When was the last time I felt relaxed and peaceful and gave myself that space to settle into that relaxation? When was the last time that I gave myself the ability to pause, to just be and enjoy my life? When was the last time I experienced joy in my life? Am I enjoying what I'm doing? Does it make me happy? Or am I just following my anxiety and doing just to do? Because it allows me to forget, to not feel. So these are things you need to ask yourself. And the moment that you get answers, you will understand and you will deviate more towards that relaxation. And the other thing is that as you are adapting, right, to those changes of feeling relaxation, and then the anxiety wants to come in. Okay, I see you. Just observe it. Don't push it away. Don't try to control it to go away. No, just observe. Okay, my dear friend, anxiety, you're here. I see you. I feel you. I know you're there. But I am having a good conversation with peace, with joy, with happiness. I am feeling great with them. Anxiety, I know you can come and go, but I want to have more peace and joy and happiness in my life. I want these beautiful qualities to continue coming to my life. I'm going to stop feeding you, but I will still have conversations with you because I understand that you have been in my life for a certain time, and I know that you come and go. Now, when you come and go, I'm just going to observe you. But I know what I need to do. I know that I need more rest, more relaxation, more self-care, more self-love, to do things that I love so that I can allow you to go your own way, but not allow you to control me. That control is over. I am cutting that cord, and I am allowing that love, relaxation, happiness and joy to come to my life because it makes me feel better within my body. My body feels better when it is relaxed. My body feels better when it is in a good space of joy. Anxiety doesn't feel good. You make my heart race. You make my nervous system tingle. You make my hair fall. You make, so many things. You make me lose appetite. You make me constipated. You give me panic attacks. So we don't need that. I don't need you to come and visit me. If you do, I will welcome you and I will see you, but I will know what to do to let you go. So these are the things that we need to do. We need to ask, where is that anxiety coming from? Ask what you want in your life. Does anxiety serve you? Does it not? What does it do to your life? How does it affect you? Is it a positive, negative, hurtful, joyful? What does it do? And then ask yourself, what can I do to alleviate it? Have that conversation. I'm going to observe when it comes. I can also do deep breathing. I will show you an exercise you can do and it will help you. Let us do it together. We breathe in together deeply, expanding your chest, your abdomen. Keep breathing in, your clavicles will rise. Keep breathing in, holding the breath 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly exhale. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You will see when your shoulders relax. And continue doing it. Breathe in deeply. Breathe in, breathe in. Inhale peace, inhale joy, inhale happiness, inhale harmony, tranquility, serenity. Hold the breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly exhale gently. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you just continue practicing. When you feel that anxiety coming, observe and continue practicing your breathing. Do things you love. Rest and relaxation. Enjoy things you love in your life. Enjoy your life. You are a beautiful soul. You were born with peace. We created that anxiety in our mind because we fed those thoughts, but we didn't feed the joy, the peace, the happiness. We didn't feed those positive thoughts. So let us give food to those positive thoughts. Let us inspire them to be a part of our life and bring them closer to us. So thank you so much for being here. I send you lots of love and good wishes, and remember, you are not the anxiety. That is just an imbalance of creativity, of flow. So we need to transform that anxiety to continue flowing in that creativity, in that clarity, in that joy, in that space. Thank you so much. Hari Om. Thank you. Many blessings.